With the election of Donald Trump, the excitement around cryptocurrency is sending its shares to record high levels. This as the president-elect has vowed to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the planet. Here with us to help make sense of it all, head of partnerships at Eaglebrook, Kristen Mirabella. Kristen, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's dive in because a lot of people don't really understand crypto. It's very complicated. President-elect Trump has said he wants to make America, like I mentioned, the crypto capital of the planet. After he was elected, I want to let our viewers know Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies saw their values skyrocket. What is happening here? You and I were talking during a commercial. Bitcoin worth about 91K?
About 91K.
Incredible.
It's
What's happening?
So you've seen a president be elected who is very pro-crypto. He's excited about it. And I think the crypto world has understood, and investors are understanding, that with a crypto-focused president who wants to support regulation in a way that supports the technology and the building around Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, it's something that's worth taking a look at.
What should the average American know when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency?
So as you mentioned, it is complicated, but it's also much more accessible now than it used to be. Bitcoin can be thought of as digital money.
Okay.
That's not operated by a government or a bank. It runs on a blockchain. It's a secure online ledger where transactions are verified and stored. And so you can think about Bitcoin like you would send an email. If you send a message on email, sending cryptocurrency to a peer on a peer-to-peer basis is as easy and as fast without the intermediary nature of a bank or another institution that would allow that type of transaction. So you can think of it as Venmo, again, but without that traditional bank. So I guess what an investor should know, that it's still very early, that we're only scratching the surface with adoption of Bitcoin, so you're not late. I think that's one common misconception.
Sure, that makes sense. Should it be seen as a currency? Who accepts it currently?
It can be, and I think that the understanding of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies being used as money is on the rise. There are certain protocols that I think many understand. Use of transactions and use of cryptocurrency as money will be more popular. We're not seeing too much of it yet. I think in the past, everyone's heard that age-old story of someone paying for 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin, which I think is worth $750 million today. But we'll start to see more of that as time goes on.
We're seeing the pros and cons of crypto right now. Do you think Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies should be seen as an investment or just that, currency?
Many right now, as we see the price of Bitcoin rise, are seeing it as a long-term investment. At Eaglebrook, we see many make the choice to add it as part of a diversified portfolio. And many who hold a long-term view, like I would, are adding it and holding it. We call that hodling in the crypto world.
You mentioned how bullish our president-elect is when it comes to crypto. Most people may know Bitcoin. They've been hearing about Dogecoin a lot. I always stumble that word, Dogecoin. Trump's new Department of Government Efficiency being called Doge for short. What's Dogecoin?
Dogecoin is what we call a meme coin. So there are tokens like a Bitcoin where there's a cap to how many will ever exist, which is what leads to it being considered having a store of value. A meme coin is a coin that has a strong online community around it that may not have any real purpose. I know that people consider there to be faster transactions on Dogecoin. Elon Musk is obviously a huge proponent of the token, but I think he enjoyed the levity around talking about it. So it wasn't necessarily a joke, but it was definitely something that people started paying more attention to when he talked about it more. And obviously with the new cabinet being put in place, it's certainly top of mind for everyone again.
Kristen, I know this is hard, but I want to ask in the most simple ways, how do you make money off crypto?
You can start today. Open an account on a Gemini, on a Coinbase. They're extremely secure. Different than in the past when you had to buy it from some website, keep it in a hardware device in your drawer with a password that you'd ultimately lose. Buy a little bit. You can buy $10 of Bitcoin. You don't have to buy all $91,000 of a whole Bitcoin. So start small and do what is interesting or fun or what you feel comfortable doing when it comes to buying small amounts. And it's fun. You can buy Bitcoin, you can buy meme coins, and when you see these amounts go up or down, because obviously it is very volatile, you start to understand how it works. You start to understand that market, what certain upswings and downswings are tied to, and then just have fun with it.
So if you're interested, start small.
Start small.
All right, great advice there. Kristen Mirabella, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.